What's popping, why all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are doing a other film review. First, before we start, we might notice that this isn't my voice. I have been very busy, and my voice has gone, so for now I will be using this voice, but these words are all mine. It is still all my own thoughts and opinions, just not my voice saying them. I once again apologize for the inconvenience, and with that out of the way, we can jump straight into the review. As you are the moon of his life, he shall be your sun and stars. Your love shall be as ever-present as those two celestial bodies, even though they are sometimes hidden from one another's sight. Sorry, I was just saying my Dothraki wedding vows. I guess I have time before the ceremony to take a look at Game of Thrones Season 5. Fuck yeah. Making our way through this one season at a time. The last one was my favorite, so let's see if number 5 can do any better. It's funny because 4 is my favorite number, so having it be my favorite season is very fitting. So without any haste, I've got a wedding to attend. Let's take a look at what Google has to say about Season 5 of Game of Thrones. It has a 9.210 on IMDb. 9 noble families wage war against each other in order to gain control over the mythical land of Westeros. Meanwhile, a force is rising after millenniums and threatens the existence of living men. This season is an interesting one, and this is where the aging of actors comes into play, as Sansa and Arya Stark have their voices drop, and they become very noticeable in change. And Sansa also dyed her hair black for Littlefinger. Very strange, but not an age factor, just wanted to mention it here. I'm just glad they didn't have the Stranger Things effect. And it just goes to show how slow they are with Stranger Things as a season like this, with more characters and CGI, with the dragons becoming more prominent, and even skeletons and White Walkers. I really don't know why Stranger Things had such a hard time. We get a new season of Game of Thrones yearly, and we get one season of Stranger Things every 3. It's wild work. This is where Arya's story gets very boring, according to my girlfriend, although I do not share the same opinion. I really like it, and it's good to learn more about the Faceless. The overarching theme of this season is definitely the gods and religion, as we have the King's Landing getting attacked by Black Cloaks and Arya learning how to be a faceless man and give up all her earthly positions. But leaving the needle hidden in the rocks, totally understandable, as it's the last thing she has of her family, and it's what I would do too. I literally said, why don't she hide it? And she did it. She hid it in a wall. There is a lot of stuff with Tyrion as he has his first encounter with a dragon after staying in a box for a few weeks, going over the ocean and pushing his shit through his air holes. Very grim stuff, but it's the price to pay with a bounty on his head. And with that, he gets captured by Kelsey Main Man, who is trying to win back her favor. The last 3 episodes of this season were wild. We had back-to-back chaos, with the White Walker attack on the Wildling village, the fighting pits being raided, and Kelly's flying off on her dragon, and Arya going blind after killing someone she wasn't supposed to. We ended the season with Jon Snow dying as well. Tears, literally tears, coming down my face. What do you mean Arya is going blind? What do you mean Jon is gone? I liked Jon because he was my favorite. How could they kill him off? Who's here to keep the Night's Watch story going? Genuinely, this show is so good at keeping you guessing and keeping you on the edge because you seriously have no idea what is going to happen next. Tryon getting enslaved and now being the Queen's hand is crazy. Cersei getting put in prison. Crazy. This show is wild, and I'm not expecting this at all. Shit is coming at you left and right, and you don't get a breather between shock. Tryon is going to be a menace with the power of dragons on his side. I see big things for his future. We've already seen how smart he can be. Now we get to see him use it on the entire King's Landing. This is one massive setup for hopefully one of the best revenge arcs going. Sam left Jon to go protect Gilly, and that's sweet, he deserved happiness. But I refuse to believe that if Sam stayed, Jon would have been betrayed like that. Even Olly had his turn at stabbing him. Olly, you little bastard. Sansa escaping was very interesting, and I'm here to see where that ends up because it's all good she's getting out of winter hell, but where does she have left to go? There is nowhere safe for her. With Jon dead at the wall, who is left to help her? It's also about time Reek stepped up and started helping Sansa out. He betrayed her one too many times for my liking. My girlfriend did tell me that Sansa is one of the most hated characters with Joffrey, and I just don't get it. Sansa has been through so much shit, she has every right to do what she is doing and hope she goes on a fucking rampage. She deserves it. Arya, however, she's going well in her training, learning how to use the many faces, and she's getting cold in her kills, showing no emotion at all. She's becoming quite the badass, but making her blind. It's something she is going to overcome. She has too. She's too cool to sideline right now of all times. She's just learning how to fight and be a no one. They can't just halt her story. It's not satisfying. I did say season 4 was one of my favorites, but that was before I watched 5. This show is just on the rise. The action and the build-up on the White Walkers and how they have been teased right the way through, and they are just now being a threat. It's been a good build-up, and we also find out that Jon's special sword can also kill them. So that's Jon's sword and the daggers as the two materials to kill White Walkers, but they are the hardest to obtain, so unless Jon takes on the army alone, no one is stopping it. But Jon is dead, so he can't. I will be honest, I haven't seen Brandon in a while. I kinda forgot he was here. Did we go the whole season without seeing him, or did I just forget his involvement? I really don't know, you know. The seasons normally end on a big battle, and I've kept looking at the episodes and thinking, damn, this battle is going to last 3 episodes. But no, we got one every episode leading to the final of Jon Snow dying. And it was such an impactful shot of him with the snow turning red around him. It's how you know he's truly gone. It gives the viewers time to process the death, as well as he is a very popular character. The way they film this show, as well with Arya going blind, we see her slowly go blind with a camera shot from her perspective, and it fades to black. We don't know what's going on, and neither does Arya. It puts us in her shoes and makes us question and have some fear of what's going to happen. It's some beautiful cinematography. We also have the dragons being an absolute menace, beating and eating people in the fighting pits, looking amazing. The CGI on these guys has improved so much since their first introduction. It's really an amazing season, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. It's really a back-to-back 10-10 for this show. I cannot wait for season 6, and I'll review it as quickly as I can, so stay tuned to the channel. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Other than that, I think that wrapped it up, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay home and stay safe. What's popping, why all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are doing a other film review. First, before we start, we might notice that this isn't my voice. I have been very busy, and my voice has gone, so for now I will be using this voice, but these words are all mine. It is still all my own thoughts and opinions, just not my voice saying them. I once again apologize for the inconvenience,